Listen, since we teased Dunkin CEO coming up and how it's been ahead on its plans to use more free-range chickens, this new news just broke. Minnesota's governor has just declared a state of emergency over the bird flu outbreak, the avian flu outbreak that's been sweeping certain states. So that means he needs additional boots on the ground to help. In the meantime, Dunkin' Brands reported stellar earnings today. They sell a lot of egg sandwiches, but a lot of coffee, too. They exceeded expectations. The stock is jumping. Joining me now, Nigel Travis, CEO of Dunkin' Brands. First, Nigel, thank you so much for joining us, but your reaction to the breaking news, what kind of reaction in sales of the many egg sandwiches that you offer? Are you seeing any pullback or any difference in sales since the avian flu outbreak?
Liz, firstly, good to be with you. And yes, we had a terrific first quarter. On the food, on the avian food issue, obviously that's breaking news for me as well.
Sure.
But I want to make a general point here is we take every issue with food very seriously, and we watch what happens around the world. And don't forget, we're a global company in 60 countries. So things like this happen regularly around the world. We have set procedures. If necessary, we put all our procedures into place. But I want everyone to be reassured that we take everything very seriously when we have to.
Well, you were also taking everything seriously years ago, before it was de rigueur, to really watch for these kinds of things. It was in 2013 that you guys said, look, we're going to at least have 5% of our eggs sourced through more humane ways, cage-free, which tends to be a little bit safer, too, as I understand it. You hit that achievement, and now you're going for 10%. At what point, Nigel, do you hope that you will have all your eggs sourced cage-free in the future?
Well, this is a very interesting question, Liz, because it depends not just on what we want to do, but also the chicken producers and the egg producers out there. They obviously have to have the supply chain. But I would look at it in a bigger way. Sustainability is very important to us. It's very important to our customers. It's very important, again, around the world. And we have a complete sustainability program in place. In fact, we're releasing our third sustainability report in the next couple of weeks. It's everything from our cup that we're moving to a totally recyclable cup. It's about cage-free pork by 2022. It's about looking at issues about deforestation. We take all these things very seriously. On your question about eggs, We're moving step by step, and we've achieved the first goal. Let's hope we achieve the second goal very quickly.
You are hitting a 13-month high on the stock right now. You're up 12% year to date. I'm a fan, Nigel. You know that. I've told you that before. For the money, there's nothing better. You've opened a couple of West Coast stores. I'm thrilled about that. I'm a California girl going out in May. I'll be hitting it in the morning. But tell me right now, as you look forward, the coffee wars. You're also striking new deals with Keurig. How's that going? Have you seen your Keurig sales jumping, and by how much? And do you expect that to be a real revenue driver in the future?
Well, just to be clear, we struck a deal with Smuckers and Keurig. And our franchisees share in that, so we're all in the same place together. We're all hoping for revenues to grow. They won't be launched in retail until the middle of May, but the initial excitement from the chains is very, very exciting for us. So we think we're going to build a great business there. But the key thing is it builds the relevance of our coffee. It builds the brand relevance, and as we grow across the country, it's going to help our franchisees and their stores. And that's what our number one goal is. Franchise relationships, franchise economics, and building that relevance for our coffee brands across the country is what that is all about. We're excited. We're excited about the comps today. We're excited about what Baskin-Robbins has done. You know, this was a great start to the year. We now have to roll our sleeves up and do even better next quarter.
Well, that's the way leaders lead. Thank you, Nigel. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Nigel
Liz, good
Travis,
to see you again.
anytime. CEO of Dunkin' Brands, saying they're taking this very seriously. The breaking news is Minnesota has now declared a state of emergency as it pertains to the avian flu.